Much of this revenue is derived from many millions of online small businesses that work on sites like eBay and Amazon and 100 other online marketplace sites. But are the banks creating any products or services to help these online businesses grow? Are they providing working capital so that these online sellers can hire a new employee, buy more product from the vendor at a better price, take advantage of a quick liquidation deal, or buy a piece of equipment that will enable them to get to the next level? They're not doing this. These online sellers need working capital to grow their businesses, but unfortunately no one with capital is looking for them until now. I'm Rob Frohen. I'm CEO and founder of Kabbage. I'm with Catherine Petralia, who's our COO and also a co-founder. And we're excited to share with you the most important development in financial services, we believe, since the introduction of the lollipop at the bank drive-thru many, many years ago. Kabbage is providing these online sellers with the capital that they need to grow. And we'll do that leveraging data that's available about these sellers through these online marketplaces. And we'll also do it in a very quick and easy way. Last week I was at the eBay On Location event in Dallas. They do 4 of these events throughout the country. And I spoke with more than 100 high-volume online sellers. And uniformly, all of them said that their number one issue was having enough credit to be able to grow their businesses. We're going into beta this week. We'll be launching publicly in the next couple of weeks. And what Catherine's going to do is we're going to take you through a very simple process from landing on the site to going and actually obtaining real cash in your PayPal account within 5 minutes. So what Catherine's doing right now is she's entering the eBay seller ID of a seller on eBay. And what we're doing is we're reaching out through APIs and pulling down data from the site to pre-qualify these folks. And we're looking at how long they've been in business, what their seller rating is, and what their transaction volume is. If they successfully pass those benchmarks, they're taken to another screen that says, congratulations, we're going to now take you through a 3-step process. The first step in the process is verification. And through this step, we actually authenticate each of these sellers through eBay and through PayPal and make sure that we're doing 2 things. One is verify their identity, make sure they are who they say they are. The other thing that we're doing is we're pulling down a tremendous amount of data. To us, a seller is more than a credit score. They're somebody that has worked very, very hard to build their business, and we want to make sure that we take all that information into account and don't just look at them like a credit score. And so what Catherine is doing right now is logging in through the eBay authentication platform, and we're getting a token back that will allow us to have continual access to that seller's eBay account. So this is a real-time demo. We're actually going out to PayPal right now, so we're real-timing it right now. We're now going into PayPal, and we're doing the same thing. And I want to do a big shout-out to PayPal, who's been a terrific partner to us, and their X.com development platform. If you see some of those folks around here today, you'll want to make sure that you talk to them and ask them about that platform. They've been really wonderful to work with. So now we're on the PayPal screen. Catherine is putting in an email address and a password. She's an excellent typist, so this works well, in addition to being a terrific COO. So we are now authenticating with PayPal. We're also letting them know why we're grabbing this information. It's important that we communicate that to them as they go through the process. After they've finished authenticating with PayPal, they're actually driven back to our credit application, which is a very, very short application. Our goal was not to recreate the process you have when you go into a doctor's office for the first time, have to fill out 400 forms. We're really taking just 3 pieces of information: personal information, and we wanted to show you us filling this out as opposed to the whole thing being pre-populated, because that'll give you a good feel for how long it takes to get through the process. There's business information, which is optional. Many of these sellers don't actually have a real organized business. They're actually just individuals. And then just credit information, typical Social Security numbers, a little bit of residential information, and some business information. I'd also like to say that we're a bank by a federal bank. Urban Trust Bank has agreed to issue all the loans under our platform, and they're also funding our receivables that we're generating through this process. She's submitting the application. Now this is decision time for the applicant. This goes out to our decisioning platform, analyzes all the data that we've just grabbed about this seller, and we'll hopefully get a positive response here. Congratulations. They're approved for a loan of up to $2,000. They can select how much of that they want. They might not want all $2,000 right then. They may want $200 or somewhere in between. They're also putting their transit routing number and their bank account information, and they're also putting their PayPal account information, which we're actually putting down as Catherine right now. And they've selected PayPal for immediate funding, and that's really important. If they did ACH, it might take a day, but using PayPal, it can be immediate. So why don't we go ahead and submit that? Ta-da. Now what is really cool is we want to show you Catherine logging into her actual PayPal account. Notice that there's $400 in this account right now. She's going to actually refresh and re-log into the account. You'll see $600. She's become very, very rich over the last week during testing, as we've shifted a lot of money to her over that period of time. I like to say the application speaks for itself, so I won't jump ahead of it. And you should see that the account has been credited, logging in. Sort of drum roll time for us. And there it is, $600 in her PayPal account. So we've just showed you somebody landing on a screen to getting a small business loan in, 5 minutes? And we've got 8 seconds left. So I'm not going to bore you with any more details. Thanks so much for all your time. Look forward to seeing you later.